Hi, boom. Hey, and we're live, and I don't know how this works.
A competition between men and women, between everyone, and because I need to show off that I know how to do this, and I need to show off how I can do that but better.
You don't think that if you're trying to get married, you should demonstrate that you have wife skills?
Of course.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like who has them at the end of the day? Not everyone.
What? Okay. What do you mean? Who has wife skills? They're just normal skills. Just. What do you mean? What does that mean?
Look,
What
moment I
would you
saw
get?
that suit, I knew.
You just knew
I
this.
knew
All
what was
this.
happening. I knew what was happening the moment I saw that suit, and then I saw the tater tot best friend.
He's not even there. We don't even know if he's here in this one. This is a completely different
History.
one. He's here in
I
spirit.
can smell that fucking suit through the screen.
You don't even know if he's here. But what would you classify as wifely traits? Like
Being a good person. The end.
being a good person?
Do we both, match in terms of interest and personality? Yes. Cool. Are you not a piece of shit? Yes. Cool. Okay.
Like that's it?
I mean, you need to have $5 million in your bank.
Wow. That's I don't know. I feel like here in this segment they're just meaning like like can you take care of the kids, Yeah, I'm sure anyone could, but like if
Anybody should be able to do that shit.
True. But then it just begs, I guess. Okay, I see what you mean.
Well,
So she's not really bringing much other than
I almost didn't save. Oh fuck!
company. All right.
Not many women in 2022. No.
But you know what though? Have you ever read the book Why Do Men Love Bitches?
Oh yeah.
That was written by a single author that is still single. No.
That is one of my.
Are such a red. If I met with someone and I saw that book in a house and I just cut it off. I was like,
wow.
That book is on my bedside table. That was my Bible a few years ago.
Right next to her astrology set.
But you said
you have been misled, my dear.
But you said you've never been in a relationship, so it doesn't work.
No, I've been in a relationship. That wasn't me. I've been in a relationship.
Oh, I thought that was you.
No, it was Pretty Teeth.
Oh, sorry, that was you.
I've been in a relationship.
sorry.
I've been in a relationship, but if you're not showing me how you can protect me and how you can provide for me, I'm not cooking you a meal. Get lost. Order a takeaway. Do you know what I mean? Nah.
Okay. All right. On this part, so she's like, you can't protect me or provide for me, so I'm not cooking for you, right? What?
Oh, I wasn't even looking.
I hate you so much. So, in the sense, all right, would it be wrong if the guy, in the sense, that she's just like, I ain't cooking for you, you didn't provide or protect me? So, if he just cooked for himself, would that just be wrong?
Nah, but clearly you two aren't seeing eye to eye.
So then, what is her?
I'd say that situation. At least, I'd just be like, clearly, is
like we shouldn't be together. Like, yeah, it's like
that you both are wanting. So you either could fix it or
or why start it in the first place? That's my notion. Like, if you're like, I'm just not going to cook for you because you're not providing. It's like, what am I doing for you then? Like, what do you want from out of this relationship to make you in the mindset to want to do that for me? I guess that's just.
Why would you be with that guy in the first place?
All right, she said it. All right, well.
Fairs, but.
But for example, to one of my exes once, he was a slightly recent relationship, and I was like, I prepared like
older.
his favorite dishes because I know how to cook because unfortunately my grandmother taught me how to do it.
You say unfortunately.
Because then like I know for my friends it's good, but like for then someone else who's not appreciating it, like why is it gonna be good?
Well, why are you picking guys that don't appreciate it?
Because then I found out like later on that he wasn't really appreciating it, like and like I found out that he cheated on me, and like because I got messages everywhere of people telling me because like seems like sometimes people has to come to you and tell you what and where like he's people making mistakes.
Pause for a second. How did he not appreciate it?
Sick.
No, he did because like he was like, oh my god, this is one of my favorite dishes that you can make, and I was like, all right. So then tell me like, what have you done today? And he lied, and I was like, so why would you lie to me when you asking me to be honest to you? And I'm like,
because you can't handle the truth.
I can, trust me. I've been through so many things, and he thought in his head that I wasn't enough strong enough to handle that fear.
But you left him because of that issue.
Yeah, because like
so
I'm
you
not
weren't strong enough to handle that issue.
No,
when
it's because like I
whoa,
you know what, like
What, you got something to say?
Nope. You're still tripping. He's still tripping. Oh, the cultists that I thought changed their ways.
Man.
But they weren't. They were still about to say that I was a false prophet. It's crazy.
Bet this is just Gaming with Dragons, the podcast.
Yeah,
I call bullshit.
But why would she stay?
Women make up reasons they leave men when they just fall out of love with them.
True.
So if you were really in love with them, you wouldn't have left them.
yeah, but like
and by the way,
well,
cooking's overrated. Men don't care about
whoa, pause. Just because you loved him doesn't mean it's okay for him to cheat. That's all right. What he just said was just horrible. That was just wrong. That was completely wrong. You can't just be like, I cheated on you, but you love me, right?
Looks at Tetsu and
Stop.
Tetsu, when you get in your blue suit
for the tournament. No. You can't bring that into this. This is stupid. Because first of all, she knew. It's not like Rikari didn't know. It's not like
no, he didn't know. That was whole new.
She's dumb as Luna then. But
oh yeah, I'll have one. Oh.
But yeah, you can't just be like, you love me though, right? And she'd be like, I want to leave. You'd be like, you never loved me because you didn't work with me through this traumatic like that.
Not.
Yeah, you should. You really should. I mean, unless you figure out. I used to just lie. Figure out it. You know what to do?
Okay, let's continue.
I'm going to tell you.
I have Uber Eats. So.
I do care, but I'll tell you, I don't think it's like people act like it's like some special thing.
Yeah.
I think it's like a normal thing that would endear you to a man, right?
Yeah, but like for example,
if I cook you a meal, you owe.
Oh, you want to rewind this?
Like people act like it's like some special thing.
Yeah.
Wow,
overrated. Men don't care about that anymore.
No, I'm not. No, I'm going to tell you.
I have Uber Eats. So.
I do care, but I'll tell you, I don't think it's like people act like it's like some special thing.
Yeah.
I think it's like a normal thing that would endear you to a man, right?
Yeah, but like for example,
if I cook you a meal, you owe me a relationship now. You owe me like perfect.
No, for example, like what
that's like a nice thing to do for someone, right?
No, but you know what they say? I love you, but I love myself more, so that's why I leave.
Yeah.
No.
And because
Did you leave?
and I admit I'm still in love with that man. He's the love of my life, but like.
But you left him.
Yeah,
because
I love myself. No, because I love myself more.
Did you leave because he cheated? Would you say?
Yeah.
Would you say that's selfish?
If valuing him,
Y'all are so
I
full
have
of
a question. Wouldn't you say that's selfish to love yourself more?
No, because like
No, what? Okay, what is this? All right, she's a little.
I didn't hear anything.
She's a teeter tot. What is going on? What? You haven't been listening to what's going on? You want to rewind it?
I heard like one word, and then I plugged my phone in.
All right, I'll rewind it. I'll rewind it.
All right.
Men don't care about that anymore.
No, I'm not. No, I'm going to tell you.
I have Uber Eats. So.
I do care.
What'd you say?
Which one of the 10 people had their bad take this time?
The girl in the white. No, the girl in the red dress. Actually,
Oh, he got the
But I'll
black suit
tell
on.
you,
Okay,
I
he's
don't
calm down. He's
think
calm
it's like people act like it's like some special thing.
Yeah.
Hey yo, is that fucking KSI?
you're racist.
Nah,
This is how you want to debut our fucking podcast
Oh
right
wait,
here.
check recording. Wait,
Yeah, I am
hey
recording.
guys.
Yes,
I swear I'm not one of them. I would never go on
this
the
is
podcast.
how you want to do.
I was joking. It's a joke. I'm not like them. I'm not like the other guys.
This is how.
I think it's like a normal thing that would endear you to a man, right?
Yeah, but like, for
people act
example,
like if I cook you a meal, you owe me a relationship now. You owe me like perfect.
No, but like, no,
that's,
for example, like what
that's like
they
a nice
say.
thing to do for someone, right?
No, but you know what they
Okay,
say.
did you miss what happened?
Yeah, I clearly.
Or do you know anything of what in this video?
I just heard.
You heard one word. You plugged your phone in. I got you.
Yeah.
It's been
For
like
the
3 minutes though.
Or like the first quarter. And then my phone was.
We've been playing.
Stop.
We've been doing this for 11 minutes so far. But anyway, all right.
Okay.
So far in this segment, the girl in the white blazer, she's like, you know, why cook for a man if you won't appreciate it, right? So that was her first calls, and you know they were like, well, how do you know he's not
Why
appreciating it?
ain't gonna appreciate it?
Yeah. So she's like, well, I know he didn't appreciate it because he cheated on me. And when I told him about this, like, hey, you know, where were you all day? He lied about it. And that's how I know he didn't, you know, appreciate me or appreciate my cooking or anything like that. So I broke up with him. So they're like, oh, guys don't really care about that, you know, about, you know, you cooking for us or doing anything because we could, you know, do it ourselves or whatever he's about to say right here. This is the point.
I love you, but I love.
But you know, yeah. But she's like, you know, you hear it. She's like, I love myself more than you know being with him. So not allowing him to cheat. That's why. That's why you literally heard them when they were like, ah, so like you don't love him anymore because you didn't work out through him cheating with you. You remember that?
No.
You just said literally Tetsuo Rikari.
I heard you saying the thing about.
No, don't worry. I have it all recorded. You'll just see the recording. Don't worry. You'll see it all. You're crazy. You're crazy.
I love myself more, so that's why I leave.
Yeah.
And because you know,
did he leave?
And I admit, I'm still in love with that man. He's the love of my life, but like,
but you left him.
Yeah,
because
I love myself. No, because I love myself more.
Did he leave because he cheated?
Would you say that's selfish? If valuing him,
no. Wait, so I have a question. Wouldn't you say that's selfish to love yourself more?
No,
like, did you hear that part?
No, it's not selfish. What?
That's what I'm saying. It's selfish to love yourself more because the person cheated on you, and you want to now no longer be with them because of that.
What the fuck is going on?
That's what I'm saying. That was just like what happened. Is there a female tater tot? What do you even like?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I can't say that word.
Because like
of all.
You need, you know, like everyone says, like you need to love yourself before you love someone else.
No, everyone doesn't say that. Women say that.
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm quoting.
Oh, true. Wow. Yes, you can, and also.
No, I'm saying
I'm quoting RuPaul.
Single women say that. That you need to love yourself before a relationship. But if you want to start a family, what do you have to love more? The family.
Your kids.
Yeah, you're right. The family, the kids. And so it's like if you're already just demonstrating before you're even with a guy that you need to love yourself more than the relationship, then it's like,
yeah, but because like, you know, because your kids are going to be forever.
You said you're in love with him.
Yeah, but like,
you should call him.
On the shot live.
Wow.
I'm just trying to get around the idea that.
Oh, personally, I like Cash App more, but.
What is going on? It's not talking about Zelle, Cash App, and Primo Gems.
You said you loved this guy and he didn't tell you something. He was dishonest to you, but you could handle the truth. But you fell out over this issue, even though you just admitted you love him. So
you know, like
you've just shown that he should have lied to you
yeah,
initially.
but like if you admit something, I can deal with that. But if you're telling me, no, I've been doing this instead of that, and then I know what you've done, like...
Surely now is when you actually build the trust by showing you can handle the truth, right? Saying, hey, you don't need to lie to me anymore. We can... This is where you get to negotiate and compromise, right?
I mean, I don't lie.
If valuing yourself meant, like... No, if valuing them meant disrespecting yourself, would you still carry on doing it?
Do you think that's what it is? Because we live in a world full of girls that put their ass and titties on the internet every day.
I am the first one.
If I'm valuing...
So what you're saying is absolute bullshit. You weren't in love with that man. You value yourself, you're a sex worker. Let's call it straight.
No, but like...
I value myself. I leave you for cheating. You're a sex worker,
I will admit, I stopped doing it while I was with him because he asked me to, and I tried to, but then I went back to it because I can't get enough of it.
And I don't mean it to disrespect you, but when
You can't get enough of it.
Oh, yeah, no.
Of the work?
Yeah.
In a professional sense, or like?
Yeah.
It's fulfilling, literally?
Yeah.
Wow.
Every
you need to get back with this guy. that guy really changed.
But another strand of this though is what is perhaps what Justin often talks about, which is that if he was genuinely high value, he would have been upfront with you at the beginning, because you're saying that he lied about it or he concealed it. Whereas actually, if he'd have said up front, listen, you're my main girl, but guess what?
Yeah, from my point of view, I was like, if you were telling me from the beginning, like, look, I want to do this.
Yeah.
And not use my job against me, I could have thought about it.
Wow.
Because otherwise, you know what? Like, we can be polyamorous. Everyone is doing it. Let's try.
I think maybe that's what we need to start respecting a little bit more. As opposed to loyalty, it's just the honesty.
The honesty.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
just,
because
I'm a man.
And I don't like to have someone else to come and tell me, look, your man went with them.
But here's the truth, though, because if a man came to you and you truly loved him, he set you down, got everything out the way, and you were knee to knee, and he looked you dead in the eyes and said, listen, I really care about you. Obviously, I'm going to see other women. There's no way I'll ever have feelings for them. I want to take care of you completely. I want to be the man that makes your dreams come true. Let's go to the dark side of the moon. No. I'm going to be the rock that your emotional waves crash into. I am there for you. I am in love with you. Let's have kids. I'm going to have sex with women every now and then. That girl's delusional. She doesn't know. And he tells you the truth instead of being a coward. See, the problem is you don't like a man that's going to be a coward and lie behind your back because he's too much of a bitch to tell you the truth. You know the truth. You know the truth from the jump that every man wants to do it. It's the respect of sitting you down and telling you the truth. Furthermore, most often when a woman truly
don't put me in the same bracket as you.
Most often when a woman truly loves a man.
What do you mean by that?
She does not want to sleep.
Elaborate, bro.
That every man's gonna cheat because every man's gonna know.
What? All right, so we'll talk. It's like, so all right, in a relationship, you have never had any urge to cheat.
No, why?
Okay, respectable.
This makes no sense. Why would you?
It does, in fact. All right, okay, in the same sense, right? Where you would say it's not cheating, would your partner conceive it as cheating?
Conceive what? Like what exactly? I guess
like any of your actions.
Like what action? Like just anything that I.
Like, all right, like if you fucking like if you go out and play Tekken with some chick that's not your girl for like hours.
I mean, that's not cheating. That's hanging out with a friend. But I can see where.
Or like, all right, if you guys are out in public and like, you see some leggings and you're like, ooh, but you're not like, ooh, let me hit that. You're just like, I mean, that's a nice butt, but she's like, you're cheating because you just looked at someone's butt and you're just like,
and that's going to be like understandable. Don't say that out loud.
Okay.
All my friends are just like, oh, you see that? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I did.
Wow. So I would say you're more of a boundaries, set the boundaries first kind of person.
You know?
Okay, but what if your girls change those boundaries like midway? Like, it's cool if you look at girls' butts, but then you're like, hey, look at that butt, and she's just like, how could you?
Like, you just said, okay.
Nah, it wasn't like I just said. It was like, months pass.
I would be like, you literally just. He says, it was that joke that I'd be like, all right.
All right,
I
Ricari.
have to now. This is noted in my mind. Potential tripping. But we gonna see how it works. And if the tripping keeps, I'm like, all right. It's been real.
I bet you hit the. I got you. You're out of there. You're out of
Men
there.
at all. It's
no
not this.
point.
Oh, you get to do it. I want to do it too.
Honestly,
Because
it's
she's
not
so in
Brother
love with the
nature.
man.
be
She
upset.
just.
You're right, but that's the thing with like people now. They just rather cheat and see how long it lasts them, or I don't know. I feel like everyone's afraid of the rejection part, the ending part of it, because it's like you melded along with this person or
Yeah,
personality. Like,
you're
what do
there.
you do? Kind of just lose a part of yourself.
Just wants to be with a man.
And
So
drop fish.
in that way,
Yes,
I really respect what you said because it is true. In a lot of women, when a man has the balls to actually tell the truth, will in fact stay because they know they can go get with the next guy, live a shittier life, and then get lied to from a coward.
I think it comes from the idea, and this might be controversial, but it's the idea that life's not fair. This is how it is.
1,000%.
Men are men. I don't know. That's just how I
women
feel.
are women.
If you're gonna be men are men, that's how they're gonna be. So if you're man enough to say, look, this is the truth. This is what you're gonna have to deal with. I love you, but this is what it is. It's what it.
then that means you're probably poly. So just try to find somebody that's also poly.
Yeah, but you gotta understand now in today's standards, no one's. I don't know when this was. This probably was a year, maybe 2 years ago. I want to say maybe less than a year because it seems like they have some interesting guests here that should be other places. But polyamorous isn't really accepted, or I guess.
It's here. Maybe not
Well,
up there, but I don't know. People are very open and stuff, at least down here from what I've seen. Which is funny because it's a red ass state. Like, this is a fucking red state. But Duval is a blue county, so, or I think it just turned blue, so I don't know. But it's been like that since fucking high school for me. Ever since I moved from Jersey, I was like, whoa, culture shock. People do what?
oh wow. So yeah, that was a minute ago too. So then, yeah, it must. Well, yeah, I guess up here it's not. Yeah,
It's
it
probably not.
it just now started to get more. I guess open to people, more
But
open to the idea. But I remember at least like 4 or 5 years back, people were just like, "Hey, yo, what you doing? Oh, nah, God gonna smite you. You going to heck?" Like,
but also, I was an arts kid, so
oh
we do
yeah,
be tripping. The arts kids do be just out here
yeah,
doing everything.
yeah. But was there a name for it back then? I don't think there was a name for it
Uh,
because I know. I mean, I was an art kid too. I mean, we got around, but it wasn't like we were like, we're Paul, you know.
yeah, no, there definitely wasn't a name to it by
Until at least like 2000, I want to say 17 or 2018.
Fun fact, I don't know if you ever watched. It might have been on TLC. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I just died like a dumbass. Not even to a boss. Wow, I'm just bad at this game now.
Fun fact,
Wow.
you lost number.
Fuck you. I forgot what TLC show it was, but they were following a couple. You've probably seen it, where it was like a gamer group house. There was one girl and like 5 dudes, and then the first guy that was the boyfriend, he was like, "Yeah, no, this is fine." He was clearly not fine. And then she had a baby, but it's with the newest guy that came.
What?
Like a year later, they were on the news because one of the guys was like, "Man, fuck this baby," and just like fucking was going insane. They tried to match with me on Tinder a long time ago.
What?
Yep. And when I saw them in that crossroad, I was like, "Wait, I know
1
who
second.
you are. I've seen you. I've seen YouTubers make videos on you." That's fucking crazy.
Heck.
I'll try and find the video of who they are. It's fucking nuts. Oh my god, Brina's gonna die. She's so.
I would take that any day over.
Well, the issue is it's a marketplace, isn't it? You know, and it's very unromantic, and sounds very crude to say, but the reality is that dating, sex, relationships, it's a big marketplace out there, right? So the guy who is high value, who has options, is going to exercise those options in most cases.
He said it. He pulled out the key words. And he's wearing the blue suit. That's how he knows about to start spitting. That man said high value.
1 second.
Oh.
Huh? Hello?
Hello?
Bit.